Hey there! Today we're gonna run into some absolutely wicked stuff. We're talking about dark aberrations, imps and methods. Links to the materials are in description. First way we start off today is dark aberrations. Aberrations are totally strange and misunderstood creatures. Mostly they come from distant lands, times or even realms, and so their appearance and features don't fit in conception of the material plane. Dark aberrations are tall, shadowy creatures. They don't have a definitive neck, so they simply have a head on top of their body. They don't really have face features, just two white voids instead for eyes, and segmented sections of white as it mouth. Their back is hunched as they walk. They have very long three-fingered thumbs which it drags on the floor. They speak with a very deep throaty voices. Their creature type is surprise aberration. Dark aberrations don't age, they look same as they come into being, and it's known for them to live 5 centuries or even longer. Their size is medium. Walking speed of dark aberration is 30 feet. These creatures have 60 feet of dark vision. Their dexterity score is increased by 2 and charisma is increased by 1. Dark aberrations speak common and abyssal language. Amorphous trait of dark aberrations differs from identically named trait of slime races. It allows the aberration to move through 1-inch wide space without squeezing. They have advantage rolls against grappling, and typical restraints can't hold them. Also, they can don or doff their armor as an action. If dark aberration didn't move on its turn, it can teleport 20 feet into an empty space. After that, it can't benefit from any bonus to their speed until the end of their turn. When in darkness, it can use a bonus action to regain 1d8 plus charisma modifier hit points. To do it again, aberration must finish short or long rest. So let's move to some elemental shit. Next race is methods. They are small creatures with prolonged limbs. They have wedge-shaped face with a pointy nose and ears. Small eyes are filled with elemental swirling. They have bat-like wings and claws and tips of their fingers. The lands of their origin are certainly elemental planes, but under some circumstances they may be encountered either in the elemental chaos or material plane. They tend to behave chaotically and their temper matches their element. Mephit's creature type is elemental. Therefore, they are elementals, they do not age normally, so they possibly can be hundreds or even thousands years old. Their size is small. Mephit's walking speed is 30 feet. They also have 30 feet flying speed unless they are wearing heavy or medium armor. They have 60 feet of dark vision. These elementals have dexterity score increased by 2 and charisma score by 1. Mephits can speak common and primordial. With their claws, methods can do unarmed strikes. They are proficient with it. On a hit they deal 1d4 slashing damage and can use both dexterity or strength modifier for the attack. As an action, methods can breathe dangerous elements in a 15-feet cone. Every creature in the area must make a dexterity save. The difficulty is 8 plus charisma plus proficiency bonus. It's 1 per date thing. Methods are resistant to poison damage and have advantage rolls against being poisoned. If Mephit is killed, its body explodes. Everyone within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity save. On a fail, they suffer the effects of Mephit's breath weapon. Only true resurrection or wish spell can restore a Mephit who suffered such a death. There are known 4 subraces of Mephits: ice, steam, magma, and dust ones. If a target of ice Mephit's breath weapon fails the save, it takes 2d6 cold damage or half if it succeeded. At 6th level, damage increases to 3d6, at 11th level to 4d6, and at 16th level to 5d6. Ice methods wield basic ice magic. They can cast Fog Cloud spell once a day. They are also resistant to cold damage. Breath weapon of steam methods deals the same amount of damage and on the same conditions as ice ones, but it's fire damage. Steam magic allows these elementals to cast Blow spell once a day after they reach 3rd level. Steam methods are resistant to fire damage. Magma method's breath weapon is identical to steam ones. Magma magic allows methods to cast heat metal spell once a day after they reach 3rd level. When magma method attacks with its claws, it may change damage type from slashing to fire. If target of dust method's breath weapon fails its save, it becomes blinded for 1 minute. Affected creatures can try to end an effect at the end of their turn. When a Mephit reaches level 11, difficulty increases to 9 plus charisma modifier plus proficiency bonus. With Dust Magic, Mephit can cast Sleep spell once a day. Dust Mephits have an advantage rolls against being blinded. And at last, let's look at Imps. They are small statured demons which are not very attractive. Being rather weak than powerful, Imps usually take place of great demon servants, and so they often have external features of their masters. Their skin usually is something of red hue with very bright yellow glowing eyes. 3 Imps who are not property of great demons are well-known tricksters. It won't be a lie to say that they are always up to something that will make humans' life a bit harder than it's supposed to be. Imp's creature type is Fiend. They reach maturity around 5 and live till death in their home plane. Their size is small. Imp's walking speed is 25 feet. They have 120 feet of dark vision that neglects magical darkness. Imp's dexterity and charisma scores are increased by 1. No wonder these fiends speak common and infernal. Being born in 9 health grants to Imps one of the following traits. They can transform into a rat and back into its true form, as it was done with Polymorph spell as a bonus action. At the 3rd level, they can also transform into a spider and into a raven at the 5th level. As a bonus action, an imp may become invisible for 1 minute. It works 1 time a day. They can use their stinger to do unarmed strike. On a hit, it deals 1d4 piercing damage, and you can use both dexterity or strength modifier for these rolls. Imps are resistant to fire damage. They also are proficient in stealth skill. After some leveling up, Imp may pick a fiendish wings feat. It grants 40 feet flying speed unless the Imp is wearing armor it's not proficient with. And that's all, folks. See you next week.